Oh, this is so cool. This is just mind-blowing. Linux on a frickin' PlayStation 2. Hey people, we're back with another ridiculous video. Today, we are going to try something a little interesting. We are going to be running Linux on a PlayStation 2. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correct. Now you're probably thinking, oh boy, Tech Boom has lost his marbles again. This isn't going to work. PlayStation 2 is a game console, and Linux is a computer operating system. What in the hell are you thinking? Hear me out. So, believe it or not, Sony actually made an official Linux kit for PlayStation 2 back in 2002. I'm not joking. With that special Linux kit, you could basically turn your PlayStation 2 into a real computer. You could do everything from word processing, sending emails, photo editing, and even browsing the web. That is insane. Unfortunately, the Linux kit for PlayStation 2 is very hard to find nowadays and incredibly expensive. So instead of shelling out $300 on eBay, I decided to go with a different approach. We're gonna hack my PlayStation 2. So in order to make this all work, we basically need a couple things. First and foremost, you will need a hacked PlayStation 2 memory card with something called FreeMcBoot. This basically allows you to, it's basically plug and play. So right now my PlayStation 2 is completely stock, but the minute I plug this thing in, it soft mods your PlayStation 2. And if I remove the memory card and turn the PlayStation 2 back on, it returns back to normal. Just like that. It's pretty awesome, especially if you don't want to do any hardware mods to your PlayStation 2. Along with that memory card, we'll also need a USB flash drive, a USB mouse and keyboard. This one just has a trackpad built in, and a burnt DVD with the PlayStation 2 Linux operating system. Now this video is not necessarily a tutorial on how to get Linux up and running on your PlayStation 2. There's plenty of tutorials online that you can find that will basically guide you in the right direction on how to get the files for the Linux DVD as well as the USB flash drive. Okay, now what we got to do first is plug in our USB flash drive. Doesn't matter what USB port that we use. And then we go down to, I think it is ULaunch ELF. Yep, that's what it is. It'll take a little bit to load here. And then we come up to this rather simple looking file browser. So let's see here. I think it's under mass storage. And then we want to do kloader 2.4.elf. I think that's the right one. And then at the same time, before we do that, we also want to put in our PlayStation 2 Linux DVD. Now this is my first time actually trying this out, so I have no idea if I even have everything set up correctly, but assuming that I do, it should just load right into Linux. Yeah! First try! Look at that! Oh, this is so cool! This is just mind-blowing. Linux on a frickin' PlayStation 2. I have a feeling this is probably going to take a while because the PS2 only has USB 1.1 ports, I think, and plus the fact that, you know, it's got a pretty slow DVD drive, so this will take a while. There we go, it's finally doing something here. Copying files and start. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. This is so cool. It's not displaying anything, which kind of has me worried. Although then again, like I mentioned before, it's probably going to take a while to actually start it up and shit. Is this even doing anything right now? It's gotta be. I don't hear the disk drive moving at all, so it kind of has me worried. We'll give it a little while longer. Yeah, I think we're completely stuck. Let's try this again. Once more with feeling. Just out of curiosity, I almost wonder what happens if we just try to boot straight off of the actual DVD. Oh, it's doing something. Oh. Well, I guess that answers our question. So I guess we have to use the U launcher then. Okay, so we're back where we were before. I do remember when I was plugging in the keyboard, I wasn't recording at the time, but as I was plugging in a keyboard, something popped up on screen that said like auto boot or something. So I almost wonder if we can possibly interrupt that and see if it gives us any different booting options. We'll see. Also, that background looks really familiar. Like, it almost looks like it was ripped straight from that cloud photo from Windows 95. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's do... Let's see, auto boot time. We want that as long as possible, thank you. So let's go to configuration menu. Oh my god, I have no idea what any of this is, any of this does. Enable hard disk and network, which we do have a hard disk in the PlayStation 2. But I don't have an official PlayStation 2 network adapter, which also happens to have like an IDE connection for a hard drive. I just have one of those third-party SATA hard drive adapters for the PlayStation 2, which doesn't unfortunately have a network adapter, which kind of sucks because I really was curious to see how web browsing would be on this thing. But oh well. What's under file menu? Hey, there we go. Load config from DVD. What? Oh, I guess that I guess that doesn't boot Linux from that screen. Oh well. Let me see. Well, since we got the configuration from the DVD loaded, let's try booting from the current configuration and see if it gets us anywhere. Still no video. I can hear the disk drive trying to do something though. Yeah, I've literally been sitting here for like 10 minutes and still nothing. Dang it. That's really strange how it's not... We're able to get to the boot sequence perfectly fine. Or the boot selector, I should say, or whatever it's called. But after that, it just comes up to a blank screen. There's got to be something that we're doing wrong, so let me try something else here. Okay, so now I removed the hard drive and see if it gets us anywhere further, hopefully. I did notice when I took out the hard drive, it booted up to the Linux screen a lot faster. But still nothing. Like I said, I can hear the disk drive, so at least it's trying something. This is annoying. I would have thought this would have gone a little smoother, but that's just how things are on Tech Boom. Let me try one more thing. Let's go back into the flash drive Instead of using kloader 2.4, let's try using this kloader.elf file and see if that gets us any further. Alright, so file menu, load config from DVD. Hopefully we're doing this right. Save current configuration. And then boot current configuration. Alright. What? Bad entry address of kernel is not accessible by loader. I have no idea what that means, but it's probably not anything good. Let's try load config, save current config. Actually, we'll just leave it at that. Put current configuration. It's like one step forward, two steps back. It's so weird. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's try looking in. Let's see. Is that the kernel I was looking for? Oh? Yeah! Yes! I have no idea what I did, but it's booting. We'll take it. Sweet. Dude, this is so cool. This feels so weird running Linux on a frickin' game console. I mean, granted, the basic kernel building blocks of most consoles nowadays is some sort of derivative of Linux, but still running like an actual Linux operating system on one is mind-blowing. Mind you, PlayStation 2 could run Linux way before PS3 could when that feature first came out. Oh, I think we're loading into the desktop. Except our screen is a little off-center. It's a little weird. Oh! Yay, we got a mouse! We're getting somewhere. Is that it? Are we all booted up? Sweet. We're in. Yes, finally. Oh, this is so cool. This is insane. I'm running a computer operating system on my freaking PlayStation 2. That is so cool. So now that we're finally booted, what exactly can we do with Linux on PlayStation 2? Well, let's take a look. Looks like we have a terminal. Of course, no Linux operating system is complete without one. Takes an awful long time to load though. Let's see if the normal commands work. So I think it's ifconfig on Linux. I can't remember, it's been a long time since I've used it. Okay, that's not right. How about cd colon maybe? Ah, screw it. I'm just embarrassing myself at this point. You should know how to use a Linux terminal by now. Come on. Okay, what else do we got? Chonky meter? What the hell is that? Oh, it's like some sort of task manager. Okay, cool. Does it say file system, 50.66 out of 1.61. That's most likely the live DVD that it's talking about. CPU usage, process is running. Shows our RAM usage. only 32 megabytes, so not much at all. But it's PlayStation 2. What do you expect? It's got a file browser, of course. Let's see what that's all about. I almost wonder, can we load files onto this? There's got to be a way. I'm really curious. We might have to make a separate video about that. Because, like I said before, I removed the hard drive, so we could easily put it back in, albeit as long as it boots back into Linux, no problem. There's got to be a way to install it from a hard drive, because I know that the official Linux kit actually came with a hard drive that connected to the PlayStation 2 via USB, or via wire, I can't remember what connection that it used. But that leads me to believe that there was a way to at least install it onto a hard drive. I want to see something quick. I highly doubt this is going to work, but let's take out the USB flash drive that we used to boot Linux since we don't need it anymore. Let's plug in one of my flash drives for personal use and see if it detects it. Granted, it's USB 3, so I have no idea how that's going to work. Probably not very good. Just a guess. Oh shit, I can't remember what directory removable drives are in on Linux. I think it's MNT, maybe? Okay. We got CD-ROM, HDA2. I'm guessing that's probably hard drive maybe, but we don't have one in there right now. I have no idea what that is. Memory card. Obviously there's nothing on there. How about SDA1? Okay, nothing in there either. How about SMB? Nothing either. Let me try a different flash drive and see if maybe that might be the issue. Okay, so I plugged in just a standard old USB 2.0 drive and still nothing. Oh well, I won't worry about it right now. It's a damn shame. Let's see, what else do we have on here? File editor. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, it's a text editor. Cool. Let's try typing something. Hello. I am running Linux on my PS2. It's awesome. Let's see, Vnc Viewer, what's that? Okay, I have no idea what that does. I almost wonder if it might be some sort of like FTP thingy. I don't know. Games? Oh. GDK Tetris. Yeah! I could always go for some Tetris. There's got to be a way to start this game, but I have no idea how. Let's just start pressing keys and see what happens. Nothing. Let me try the controller. Oh wait, there we go. I don't know what I did, but cool. The real Tetris is way better, but hey, look at that. It's Tetris. On Linux, on a frickin' PlayStation 2. How cool is that? Obviously, any actual PlayStation 2 game would blow this game out of the water, but still, it's pretty cool. We even got internet on this thing. It even gives us an option to watch freaking YouTube at an insanely low resolution. Which, like I said before, unfortunately we don't have a way to get the PlayStation 2 connected to the internet since I don't have a network adapter, but that'd be really interesting to try. DOSBox? No way! That is so cool! You could run freaking DOS games on your PlayStation 2. That is wild. Cool, it even has a Commodore 64 emulator. Awesome. Oh, it even has integration with the iToy accessory. That's pretty interesting. Hello? DOSBox. Okay, so apparently DOSBox just refuses to open. Fine. Be that way then. Let's see what else we got. We got Gimp. We can do photo editing on our freaking PlayStation 2. Not sure why you would want to, but you can. Gimp version 1.2. God, that's old. Come on, PlayStation 2, you can do it. You can do it. Everything loads in so slow. Yeah, look at that. It's full-on Gimp on the PlayStation 2. That's pretty cool. I have no idea how to use Gimp, so yeah. Let's see, we got a calculator, we got a clock, we have a Xmag. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, my cursor changed. I don't know what that means. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's a magnifying application. Okay. That's pretty handy. Then obviously we have slideshow, screen capture. What's that? I'm guessing that probably just gives us a way to take like a little screenshot. Oh, hi Ladybug. I have no idea what this does. I can click and drag it, but yeah, I have no idea what this does. Oh wait, there we go. Let me see here. Let's try getting the entire window, just like that. Okay. And cheese. Okay, let's see. We're down to the last menu. Let's see what this does. So it looks like majority of this stuff is just system settings. So workspace list, user styles, system styles. So it looks like you can basically change up the personalization settings, I guess. Let's see what else is there. Tools, screenshot, window maker. No idea what that does. You can lock the screen. So yeah, obviously what it sounds like. What's Locksbox command? Oh, I have no idea what that does, but hello. Let's check the about page. Fluxbox 0.9.14, copyright 2001 to 2005, compiled September 13th, 2008. Huh. So it got a decent amount of updates. That's interesting. I almost wonder what the latest version of this is. It can't be too terribly up to date since obviously it looks like this hasn't really been updated since obviously 2008, if that's even accurate at all. But still, the fact that this little Linux kit even had updates to begin with is pretty interesting. So yeah, there you have it. Linux on PlayStation 2. Very, very interesting. It is a little limited, especially by today's standards, and I really wish that we were able to explore it more, especially if we had a network adapter. I might have to do another video on that. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. And now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some MotorStorm to play.